Family. Okay. Okay.
They threw me in the box. 8 months tops. Staring at the clock. Commissary stop. Man, we caught a 5 drop. The nigga jaw gon' drop. The bitches draws gon' drop. And then the calls gon' drop.
Hello.
W's in the I bought too hard, they flap. Whoa. Now these bitches got ass. How did they get it so fast? They have that in the past. I still smash in LA, they getting shot.
Bitch, I know the docs.
In my year, we on the yacht.
Yo, bitch, know where we. Wait, hold up.
I ain't from the know ya, but Tunch is still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia.
Yeah.
And I fuck these hoes if I don't doze off on that drink. If I do, bitch, you to blame. Gucci lane, we stank. It better be the only thing, big bank.
Take little bank, you know the game.
All of my bitches, they new. They got more bitches than you. All of these hoes in cahoots. But my bitch keep me in the loop. She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop. Innocent boss made a oop. Enjoying my pineapple fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like you.
Turn your head like a screw.
Get that hoe a tip.
Enough to buy a whip.
Get that hoe some sip. She fall asleep, I dip.
Okay.
I'm rich, bitch. Money, Mitch. What's in that bag? 14 bricks. You got 14 bricks in that bag? Used to drive a Mazzy. Used to be locked up
with the dude that's Shanti.
Used to be in Holly Grove with dudes that
cut them bodies.
Got so many hoes,
they call me John Gotti.
To your bitch, I'm Mr. Biggs, my nigga.
Ron Osley.
I'm kamikaze and you niggas Ronda Rousey.
It's the okay. OVO, the ones that haven't. Wait for Carter 6 to drop. Oh, it's the okay. Okay. Family. Let's get it. Family. It's your boy Jay checking in again. I appreciate you stopping by, tapping in with your boy. We got some things to get to. Okay. First of all, is Rick Ross now backpedaling? At one time, he was leading out with some real vicious Drake hate. It seems like he's feeling a different way now. We definitely got to speak about that. Also, Bobby Shmurda cancels his tour due to low ticket sales. We definitely got to speak about that as well. And Smokey Robinson is out here tweaking. We got to talk about that. But before we get to any of it, family, thank you for just pulling up and kicking it with your boy, okay? Now listen. I hope your week has been amazing. I hope you're doing great. We almost at Friday. Hang in there. We almost there, family. And again, I just hope all is well with your family. Let's have some fun. Now, the topic that I want to start with, because I'm going to actually start a little hotter than I typically start. I'm going to start with a real topic here, okay? But this really could have been one of the headline topics for the stream. Kanye West walks out on Piers Morgan interview. Now, this is hilarious. I'm going to be honest with you. It's real hilarious. You know we got to break it down and speak about it. Family, let's get into it now. I got a clip of it here, but I'm going to be honest. We don't need the clip. We need the full entire team, family. We need the full entire team. How y'all niggas doing, man? How is y'all niggas doing? Let me see here. Piers Morgan. Let's see what's going on, man. Now, was this on his like YouTube? Because it's Piers Morgan Uncensored. Yes, it was. Damn, Piers Morgan
2 years ago,
got,
I interviewed.
Damn, Piers got 3.8 million subscribers. That is motion. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, now he has this Kanye West video literally as the title video on his home screen. All right, it's currently at 1.1 million views. Dropped 2 days ago. Let's check out what's going on now. What was the title of this video? Coward. Kanye West / Ye walks out on Piers Morgan interview. Now, he already low-key disrespected him, calling him Kanye West, but I guess I can somewhat understand that because, you know, the casual white person doesn't know this nigga wants to be called Ye now. That's a fact. The casual white person don't know that. So, Kanye West / Ye, I get it. Let's see what's going on with this family.
2 years ago, I interviewed Kanye Ye West on Uncensored after he'd made global headlines for anti-Semitic outbursts. Most outrageously, he tweeted that he wanted to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. It was a heated interview. It was a long interview. I held him to account. I told him his remarks were offensive. He caused many people a lot of pain. And he gave me some back, of course. He called me a Karen. Fair enough, I can take it. At least we had a mostly grown-up conversation. These constant tirades, Ye, against Jewish people.
Have you felt my pain yet? You haven't felt my pain.
Now, of course, he's choosing the clips he wants to, you know what I'm saying, create the narrative he wants to create. I tell you what, we're going to actually skip through some of this. Let's get to the actual interview because we're now 5 minutes in and it seems like we're just getting to it. Let's get to it.
What followed, frankly, was a farce.
I'm getting you multi-tracks right now. I'm about to step in this interview, but I can hop back on in about whenever it's done. That nuance right there, it's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art that I put out.
What are you talking about?
We have to admit this is somewhat entertaining. You know, this is going to be laughed at by many people.
Okay, let's get to the actual interview. Piers trying to milk it. I get it. Milk it. Because I think the interview itself is only a minute or two.
To Uncensored. Yeah, we haven't spoken for a while. How are you?
I'm doing good. I don't use the term West, you know, the whole drop the slave name idea.
Okay.
Oh, did he? He started off by calling him Kanye West. Let's see here.
Sneeko and Ye join me now. Well, welcome to Uncensored. Yeah, we haven't spoken for a while. How are you?
I'm doing good. I don't use the term West, you know, the whole drop the slave name idea.
Okay, so we just call you Ye, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, look, when I last interviewed, we had a long conversation. And since then, a lot has happened in your life. And so I'm grateful for the opportunity to try and talk to you about some of this. How would you say your life is at the moment?
I mean, you see that view?
Yeah. Your life is good?
Well, judge it on the view as the answer to how my life is. Judge me by the view.
Well, the view is mediocre. I've been there. It's a beautiful place. And for all intents...
Mediocre?
This nigga was clearly lying.
Now, Pierce is already coming out with hate. Let's just call it what it is. He coming out with hate. And you can almost feel the tension in the room. You can almost, you know what I mean? Let's keep going.
Intents and purposes, you seem very relaxed and happy. That is in direct contrast to your public image at the moment over the last couple of years, led by your ferocious... Well, hang on, let me finish the question. Led by your ferocious use of...
No, but I already disagree. It's not in contrast. There's so many people and artists that are championing the idea of someone being able to just express who they really are and have been able to go through the war of being attacked by the banks, being attacked, you know, by the banks. That's the best way to put it, being attacked by the banks and to still be here with this view is, you know, that's the win. So I think I'm in contrast to your contrast.
Okay, but the point I was going to make is that I watch what you put out on X. You've got 32 million followers, so you're one of the most followed people.
See, wait. Now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?
Well, how many is it?
I think you could do the study. You got a whole staff over there.
I thought it was 30.
So wait a minute, how many followers does Kanye West have on X, formerly known as Twitter? Let's take a quick glance over there real quick. Ye has 33.3 million followers. So he got it off by 1 million, and to be honest with you, that's mad petty, because if he knew he had 32 million, he knew he had 33 million. I get what Kanye's saying. I do.
32 million. How many is it? You obviously know.
I mean, no, I mean, don't help them out. You know, they.
I'm told it's 33 million now. So congratulations. You're slightly bigger following than I thought.
No, congratulations. Your information is correct. You're not just some, dude trying to sub. I'm a gift, bro. You know what I mean? Why do all you people in media act like you haven't played my songs at your weddings or graduations or at funerals or when your child was born? You take somebody that's living like a Lennon, a Michael Jackson, and you just take all this time to just, like, that nuance right there. It's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art that I put out.
With all due respect,
so many,
what are you talking about? I haven't said anything.
What are you talking about? It's 30. Okay, now you're not taking accountability or responsibility.
Literally, you said it. You implied I haven't played your music. Of course I played your music.
No, sir. This is what you get for now. We can circle back when you can count.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. W. Kanye. Piers Morgan is playing with Ye. Pause. Because we know what he did with his cousin. We don't want to, you feel me? Listen, Piers Morgan knows what he was doing. He's antagonizing Ye. He's doing, even when he started it off by him saying, you can tell how I'm doing by looking at The View. Judge how I'm doing in life currently by The View. He says The View is mediocre, and if you want me to assume you're doing good, that goes in contrast to what's been going on online. It's like, bro, you're trying to set me up, bro. You're trying to set me up. This is honestly the coolest I've seen Ye in some time. Like, he really moved somewhat bossed up. My dog said, this is what you get for now. When you can count, we can reconvene. Boom, get up. Moved. We back at it. Whatever.
Idea of someone being able to just express who they really are and have been able to go through the war of being attacked by the banks, being attacked, by the banks. That's the best way to put it, being attacked by the banks, and to still be here with this view is, that's the win. So I think I'm in contrast to your contrast.
Okay, but the point I was going to make is that I watch what you put out on X. You got 32 million followers, so you're one of the most followed people.
See, wait. Now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?
Well, how many is it?
I think you could do the study. You got a whole staff over there.
I thought it was 32 million. How many is it? You obviously know.
I mean, no. I mean, don't help them out. They.
I'm told it's 33 million now. So congratulations. You're slightly bigger following than I thought.
No, congratulations. Your information is correct. You're not just some, dude trying to sub. I'm a gift, bro. You know what I mean? Why don't...
I ain't gonna lie. Kanye did go off when he hit them niggas with I'm a gift. My nigga said, hey, look, man, I'm a gift, bro. I mean, he is a gift. I mean, we're all gifts. So, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's keep
all you people in media act like you haven't played my songs at your weddings or graduations or at funerals or when your child was born. You take somebody that's living like a Lennon, a Michael Jackson, and you just take all this time to just, like, that nuance right there. It's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art that I put out.
With all due respect,
so many,
what are you talking about? I haven't said anything.
What are you talking about? It's 30. Okay, now you're not taking accountability or.
And he's right. Pierce wasn't taking accountability.
Responsibility.
He didn't apologize. He didn't say, okay, I'm sorry, you do have 33 million, my apologies, anything like that. Let's keep the conversation going.
You said it. You implied I haven't played your music. Of course I played your music.
No, sir. This is what you get for now. We can circle back when you can count.
Okay.
Boom. I'm out. Left him here with
Where's he gone,
Sneeko.
Sneeko?
Yeah, that's it for Ye. But it's nice to meet you, Piers.
Where's he gone?
Yo, I need a better full screen. What
I
the
think he's
fuck?
just going back to work. There's several things he's working on. I was not aware he was going to leave like this, but it seems like he's upset about the.
So it's all just a
Okay.
game, is it? Is that the
Twitter
idea?
followers.
You think this a game?
I mean, life is a video game, is it?
No, I just wonder what the point of this exercise was. Was he supposed to do an interview or not?
Was he?
He's supposed to do an interview, but I mean, the amount of Twitter followers, something like that, it's patronizing for no reason. You said his name incorrectly. You know his name is Ye. This is very public about that. Hopefully we could do it. I think this was good. We were prepared for a good interview. But come on, you know what you were doing.
You know
What
what
do you think
doing.
I'm doing?
You know what you were doing.
I think you were trying to patronize very intentionally by getting those two things, under his skin. Maybe it could have been about past interviews or because of what happened yesterday.
Wow, hold up.
And I'm gonna stand on business.
Now look, Sneeko just pulled up and hit
Wait, I mean,
hold on, Sneeko just
information-
pulled up and hit a crazy 3. Wait a minute. Hold up, Sneeko. Say that again. Yo, Sneeko done came a long way. I'm not gonna lie. He still got a long way to go. Don't get me wrong, but he stood on some crazy business right here. Hold up.
No, I just wonder what the point of this exercise was. Was he supposed to do an interview or not?
Are you supposed to do an interview? But I mean, the amount of Twitter followers, something like that, it's patronizing for no reason. You said
I agree.
his name incorrectly. You know his name is Ye. This is very public about that. Hopefully we could do it. I think this was good. We were prepared for a good interview. But come on, you know what you were doing.
What do you think I'm doing?
Now see, look, Piers Morgan at that moment, he thought that he was just gonna be able to run Sneeko through the ring. What do you think I'm doing? You see how he bow up like, oh, hold on. Like, you see how he bow up? Hold up. Check him out now. Check him out when he say, what you think I'm doing? Check out how the posture changed.
Supposed to do an interview, but I mean, the amount of Twitter followers, something like that, it's patronizing for no reason. You said his name incorrectly. You know his name is Ye. This is very public about that. Hopefully we could do it. I think this was good. We were prepared for a good interview. But come on, you know what you were doing.
What do you think I'm doing?
I think you were trying to patronize very intentionally by getting those two things, under his skin. Maybe it could have been about past interviews or because of what happened yesterday. But I mean, this information is not that difficult to get right.
So when he says what happened yesterday, the interview was supposed to happen the day prior. Of course, Ye being Ye, making moves, making plays, didn't have the time to do it. So that means Piers Morgan's team had to stay out an additional day, which of course is expenses, things like that. I do get it. But now that you have the interview, don't dick him. Like, don't talk to him, rudely, just to antagonize him, try to get up under his skin. Like, that's mad lame.
Yeah, we called him Ye, and we got his Twitter following count wrong by 1 million, from 32 to 33 million. Also, for the record, you guys dicked us around yesterday, and you seem to find that very entertaining and amusing in your live stream, which I'm sure you will now. You kept all my crew in Spain and here waiting, and then wasted their time. And then you got us all back now, and you've wasted our time again. And you again may find that funny and entertaining, and that's fine. I don't. I think it's a total waste of everyone's time and effort and money.
Well, I mean, it is. I was ready for the interview yesterday, too. My time is important as well, regardless if it was wasted. We have to admit this is somewhat entertaining. This is going to be laughed at by many people.
What's
not what I expected,
entertaining?
That was funny. That's undeniably walking off right into the beginning of an interview is funny.
Yeah?
Yo, Piers looked like he fuming. He looked like he fuming. Like, yeah, think it's funny, huh? You think it's funny? You think it's fucking funny, huh?
Out of interest,
You were subjective.
Out of interest, what do you do with him?
Pause.
I'm working on several films right now. I am streaming out here. I'm editing, and I work on things behind the scenes, some inspiration for art. I'm just there to try to help fulfill his vision.
Well, let me
and
ask
also work on my
you
own
the
too, and
questions I would have asked him. So, I mean, out of interest, what is with his obsession with Hitler? Why is he so rampantly anti-Semitic?
I'm not going to
all over
answer
social
questions
media?
on his behalf.
Well, you're going to have to
I
because
can't
he's
answer
not there.
questions on his behalf.
He's not there.
What's that? What's that?
He's not there. Literally, he's dropping a track today called Heil Hitler. Why are you happy to be associated with somebody like that, out of interest?
I'm not going to speak on his art and his vision while
I'm
he's not
asking
here.
you.
I find
I'm
it
asking you why you're happy to be associated with somebody who most of the world believes is now a rampant anti-Semite.
Well, you're associated as well. Your show's called Piers Morgan Uncensored.
Yeah.
You tried to get him censored on X. And here you are on the days we're going to release this song doing an interview with him. So we're all involved here. It's not like I'm the only one complicit.
Yeah,
The type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga. What you gonna do that? I stand on business, nigga.
The only thing I'm upset with is that Sneeko said it before I did. Listen, what I don't like about Piers Morgan is him coming as if, you know, he is really concerned about the things Ye is saying. No, he wants the clicks, he wants the views, the same as whoever else wants to interview with Ye currently. It's for the views, it's for the clicks. He doesn't really care about Ye. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to really try to change his mind and get him to see differently. No, he wants to portray Ye in a certain type of way. And as we can see in this interview, it's been villainistic the entire time. And yes, he's one of those that want to point the finger like he's the bad guy while reaping from the benefits. No, that's you can't try to downplay or, you know, antagonize, talk crazy about Kanye when in actuality you're trying to gain views from Ye as well. So, you know what I mean? That is a fact, Sneak.
The reason I wanted to get him on was because I don't think anyone holds him to account for anything he does on X. And in fact, he deliberately breaches all of X's rules, and yet he does it with impunity and is allowed to do it, whereas millions of other accounts get suspended for far less offences. So I was going to ask him directly, which is why I mentioned his X following. I was going to ask him about what he puts on X. And
so you know all of that about what he put on X, but you don't know how many followers he got.
This nigga was clearly lying.
why he does this, why he continually attacks Jewish people, why he continually celebrates Adolf Hitler. And then I'm curious about, given he's not there, can't answer these questions, what your association is with this guy and whether you're comfortable to be associated with somebody who most people consider to be an anti-Semite.
I think I just answered this question. And these are good questions. I think I just answered half
We
of
haven't
that
answered
one.
the question, have you?
But, I mean, if I did, you said, what are you doing out here? And I said, I'm doing films and I'm recording behind the scenes and I'm streaming and I'm editing and helping fulfill his
Have
vision.
you been helping him with the track Heil Hitler?
See, now he's just reaching. Have you been helping him with the track, whatever he said? Now he's just reaching. You know Sneeko hasn't.
No, I don't. I'm not a music guy. And if you wanted to get questions about his Twitter or X correct, then you should have got the number of followers correct. That was something intentional that you knew what you were doing.
So I got
if you
the
know
size of his
everything
dick
about what
wrong.
he's
Is that
tweeting,
what you say?
Wait, what'd you say?
well, if you know something intentional that you knew what you were doing,
So I got
if you
the
know
size of his
everything
dick
about
wrong.
what he's
Is that
tweeting,
what you say?
A fucking yo.
What?
Did y'all hear this nigga? Like, bro, no baby oil, bro. No baby oil, bro. You geeking.
questions about his Twitter or X correct, then you should have got the number of followers correct. That was something intentional that you knew what you were doing.
So I got
if you
the
know
size of his
everything
dick
about what
wrong.
he's
Is that
tweeting,
what you say?
Pierce, you're going outside, bro.
well, if you know everything else that he's tweeting, you should have got that right as well.
Oh, don't be so pathetic, Sneaker. Honestly, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get good content which will promote you, Sneaker. And I'm just curious how you Sneaker...
Wait, Pierce, what the hell you think? Nigga, this is your featured video on your YouTube channel. You speaking about trying to get good content, brother. You put this front page. As soon as someone clicks on your page, this is what they're going to see, my guy. And you speaking about trying to get good content and views? Nigga, that is the pot calling the kettle black, bruh. Right there.
Sneeko deal with the fact that you are so openly associating yourself?
You know that you knew what you were doing.
So I got
if you
the
know
size of his
everything
dick
about what
wrong.
he's
Is that
tweeting,
what you say?
well, if you know everything else that he's tweeting, you should have got that right as well.
Oh, don't be so pathetic, Sneeko. Honestly, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get good content which will promote you, Sneeko. And I'm just curious how you, Sneeko, deal with the fact that you are so openly associating yourself
You asked
now
that question a
with
few
somebody
times,
who
and I
seems
mean, I
to
can ask you the same
worship
thing.
Adolf Hitler and is pro the Nazis. Do you feel comfortable about that?
No, we worship God. There's a.
No,
if
no,
you're gonna
he
say it's
worships
pathetic
Adolf
that
Hitler.
I'm here promoting this. We could talk about how
He
pathetic it
worships
is that you
Adolf
were.
Hitler.
Bro, Pierce, I thought Pierce was like a good journalist. I thought he was like a good news reporter. He really off the rails right now, bro. He is off the rails. Bro saying he worship who? Like, you just talking. You just yapping, bro. You just yapping.
That you were essentially working for Israel up until a couple months ago and
Really?
promoting
When was I
things
working for Israel?
like genocide and not pushing back.
When was I working for Israel?
If it's pathetic to make films behind the scenes of one of the greatest living artists, probably the greatest living artist,
Well, he certainly was.
To point the finger
He
at you and
certainly
say
was
it's pathetic as well.
he was a great artist. Unfortunately, he's become a rampant anti-Semite who adores Adolf Hitler.
Now, you know what I don't like about this as well? When Kanye or any other rapper is talking about killing, people or, beating women or anything like that, he ain't never had a problem with the lyrics. The lyrics been just fine. But when the lyrics hit a little too close to home, now it's a problem. Now, look, I'm not saying what Kanye been saying is correct. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy. When it's us versus us, it's cool. But when it's us versus that, oh, now you want to say he worships this guy and do this and do that? Oh, okay. I see what it is.
Embraces Nazism, uses swastikas, slogans
I'm pretty sure he says he loves
to
everyone.
sell his
I'm not
merchandise,
gonna speak
and
for
has a
him,
new
but-
record out called Heil Hitler. So forgive me if I don't currently
The
see
song is
him
not. I mean,
as one of the
everything you're
world's
saying
great
in this question
artists.
is incorrect.
Yeah, but I don't see
Everything
him.
you're saying in this question is incorrect.
Sorry?
The song isn't out. The song isn't out for one, and two, he says he loves everyone. He says he loves Jews. He says he loves Hitler. He says he loves everybody. But
Right,
this
so when
could
he
be-
says,
just-
let me ask you, given you're the one sitting there, he said Jews were better as slaves. You have to put your Jews in their place and make them into your slaves. You then said make your Jews work for you, but watch them as close as you can, whip the Jews. You comfortable with that, Sneeko?
Damn, when Kanye said that, nah, that was too, sheesh. Damn, yay. When you said that, damn.
I think it's. I find it funny. That's not something that I would do personally. I don't whip
You think
anybody.
it's funny,
I
do you?
don't,
Whipping
condone
Jews?
slavery.
Using Jews as slaves? You think
I
that's
think
funny?
the context of that is funny. Yeah.
What's
and
the
also
humor?
to
I'm
remove
missing,
any sense of
I'm
humor
missing
from
the
that is
humor. What's the
ridiculous.
humor?
It's. I mean, do you want me to break down a joke for you?
You think it's a joke, do you, about whipping Jews?
So this is how the headline goes out. Sneeko thinks whipping Jews is a joke. That's what he's trying to do. That's all Pierce is trying to do. That's all he's trying to do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a joke because I've been here for a couple weeks and he hasn't whipped any Jews.
Really? So because he hasn't actually whipped any yet,
Yeah,
that's a joke.
He really has.
Yeah.
Really has. But Piers, before I leave, I don't want to speak on his behalf. If you're agreeing
But what
that
choice
he's
do we
the
have? You
greatest
set
living
this
artist
thing.
right now,
You set this farce up. He's dicked us around. You're the one left, so you're going to have to be accountable for him. Unless you want to walk away too.
accountable. What do you want to hold me accountable?
If you don't want to answer questions either, you are free to stand up and walk away like a little sniveling
well, you can ask
coward
questions
too.
if you have questions.
Like a little, see, bro, like a little sniveling coward, like, bro.
Me, then I'll feel
You
free
know
to
what? Here's
answer
my
those.
question
But
for
just
you.
when it comes to Ye,
Why is your mate Ye?
is this
such
whole
a-
thing going to be interrupting, or
Why is your mate
this whole
Ye-
thing just
why-
going to be
look,
interrupting?
mate,
again?
Nah, Pierce is hot. Pierce is hot. That's a fact. Pierce is hot. He came into this interview hot because his guys had to stay out there extra day. He said, I'm going to stand on business for my guys, but it actually just ruined the entire interview, which worked for him because that went viral.
Do you want me to speak
Look,
at all?
you're sounding like Andrew Tate Light, like his annoying little younger brother we never knew about. Okay? Doesn't work with me. Okay?
Sneeko, like
you
what?
set this thing up. It's obviously some kind of elaborate prank.
Okay,
that you're
your
pulling
team asked
with
me to
your
do
mate
this.
Ye.
If you want to be
But given that
Netanyahu
you-
light on TV,
But given you want to make, given
if you want to
want
be Dave
you
Portnoy-
So Pierce is trying to make it seem as if Sneeko set this entire thing up, but Sneeko was saying your team wanted to interview Ye and contacted me. So why are you trying to make it seem as if we looking for y'all? Like,
It's all
with the
funny.
suit,
It's fine.
then sure. If you want to do ad hominem attacks, then why invite someone on your show? I set this up because your team asked me to do it. I did everything that I could. If I knew that this would, I'm not here wasting your time. You're angry at me for setting up an interview that you wanted. If you have questions for me, I'm happy to answer those.
Here's
If you
my
want to keep
question.
doing
Why
insults,
did
there's no point in me being here.
Why did Jay stand up like a sniveling little coward and walk away before I could ask him difficult questions?
For the third time, Piers, I don't know if you have a hearing problem, but I'm not going to answer questions on another man's behalf. But
Really?
thank you for
Even though
having me.
you
If
set
would
up
like
the
to talk
interview with
one-on-one
him.
another time, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
thank
tell
you.
him from me he's a sniveling little coward, and he's an anti-Semite and a Hitler worshipper. That's what I would have asked him if he'd had the balls to sit.
Yo, I ain't gonna even lie. This kind of, Pierce, I gotta take some points off of you for this one, man. You really let your emotions get the best of you. That's a fact. Your emotions took over this entire interview. You couldn't even sit there 5 minutes before you was throwing a real hissy fit. It literally went 5 minutes. No cap. You could at least try to get some real answers, and later on into the interview, then maybe try to get you know what I mean? But you came in this interview hot. And I'm not gonna lie, you let Sneeko own you, bro. Like, I ain't even know Sneeko had that in his bag. Give it up for Sneeko. Sneeko owning Piers Morgan? Damn. That's why I say, yo, Sneeko done came up a little bit, bro. I gotta give Sneeko his credit. At one time, he was just super red pill, like tweaking, like I felt like he was trying too hard, but now I feel like he's settling in somewhat and not being a radical red pill, just being somewhat, you know, standing on the morals and values he stands on. And I can rock with that. I can indeed rock with that. I think Pierce has also put up another, like, I think a clip speaking about it. I think he did it on his Instagram, but I wonder if we can find it on the tube. Let me see, Piers Morgan, yay, Instagram. Yo, you know they say like YouTube is the second biggest search engine after Google, so I should be able to find it here. I should be able to, maybe not though. All right, let me jump over here to the gram. I ain't been on the gram in so long, gang. Fuck the gram. Hey, another thing Kanye said that was true. Instagram got your back. Y'all remember when he dropped that bar? That shit was low-key true, gang. Instagram got your back. Instagram got your back. Hold up. Let me log it in. Yo, this will be the first time ever going to fucking Piers Morgan. Damn. Instagram. I wonder how many followers he got on the gram. Let's see. I think it's more than 33 million. Let's see. Let's find out. What the hell? Come on, let me in, gang. Oh my God. What's up? Let me in, gang. Alright, man. Bruh. Come on, gang. We live right now. I ain't got time for the nigga net right now, bruh. No cap. Niggas is live. Come on, man. Okay, we in here. Hold up. What the hell? Damn. First thing I see when I get on the gram, my side bit with a new nigga. That shit, they're heartbreaking, twin. Damn. Family, what y'all do when y'all side get with a new nigga, man? Because it's like it's the side, but you know you care about the side at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same type of care. Alright, anyway. Is this it? Or is this just a clip?
On X, you got 32 million followers, so you're one of the most followed people.
See, wait. Now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick.
Okay, I think it may have been a story, and the story is now gone. Damn. I wonder if
on the most personal level, if I had the opportunity to take President Trump,
yeah. All right, maybe I can find it on X. Maybe we don't even care. Do we care to see what else Piers Morgan got to say about this family? You let me know, man. If you don't, I'm gonna go ahead and find it though. Let me see. Piers Morgan. Oh damn, bruh's he's a Trumper. Bro, a Trumper? I ain't know that. Yo, family, y'all niggas Trumpers? Alright. Yo, ain't nobody from the culture clipping Piers Morgan Instagram, so this might be a wrap. It might be a wrap. Anyway, nevertheless, family. Nevertheless, Piers Morgan versus Kanye, it was a thing. It was a little thing. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Alright. Let's keep going then. Let's keep going. What else we got? From that, Piers Morgan. Yay. Where do we want to go? Speaking of Ye, this is a good place to go from Ye. So Andre 3K. Andre 3K speaks about Life of the Party getting leaked. Now, Life of the Party is a song Life of the Party is a song Kanye and Andre 3K made together. Very dope song. I love the song. To be honest with you, I cannot listen to the song. It makes me emotional. It's that good when I hear 3K verse. I'm going to just be honest. So Andre is speaking about the way that song was released. Now, if you forgot, it was during the time of Drake and Kanye somewhat at the height of their beefing, and the Life of the Party came out during that time. Let's tap in and see what 3K got to say about it.
Had some beef and words, and they were beefing at the time, and I don't know how it happened. I don't know. This is so odd, but Drake got a hold to the song before Kanye was able to put it out, and Drake released it on his radio show. Like, he just put it out. I was like, whoa.
Given how personal that verse was to you, like, did you consider that an affront, or were you just like, beef is beef?
Now, I'm not sure who he's sitting with. I'm not sure who these guys are, but salute to them for having 3K on their pod.
Yeah, because they were kind of going at it, and I actually didn't understand why he did it. I don't know if he because what people don't know too is that at that point, Kanye and I weren't really in agreement of how the song would be released. So I'm not sure if he was going to even come out.
I see.
So I don't know if Drake found out the song was not going to come out and was just saying, well, I'm going to put it out, because it was a thing about Kanye was at a point in his life where he didn't want any curse words on the album. Right.
Now, I definitely remember this time. Matter of fact, this was also around the Donda time, because Donda, the first Donda, has no curses on it. When they do curse, it's bleeped out. Okay.
And I said, yeah, I'm cool with it, man. Yeah, I'm totally fine with no curse words, but take me off the song, because I'd written it a certain way.
Like you said early on, you're like, I don't make clean versions.
Right. Yeah, but and I was cool with beat versions, but I said you have to put the dirty version out too.
Right.
And he, at that point, he didn't want to put a dirty version out. He said, I told my daughter that I would not have any curse words on this album. And I was like, hey, man, say no more, man, the kids, for sure. So just take me off. And we weren't in agreement on how the song would come out. Finally, Drake puts it out. So kind of have to thank Drake for, for letting that song see the light of day. And I want to clear something up, too. I think a lot of people think that Kanye took the song and then did put the diss part out without me knowing about it. I'd heard the diss part, and me and Kanye had a conversation about it. You know, I had my feelings about it. I was like, man, do you really want to do this on this type of song? You know, I was like, it's kind of like going and shooting up your mom's funeral. You know, like, I don't know. And, you know, he felt the way he felt at the time. And, yeah, he put the diss verse on it. because I heard the original verse, but
Okay.
so I want to clear it up to fans. A lot of fans were like, "Oh man, that was disrespectful."
Now, I do wonder how Drake got this song. That never came out. That was never part of, we never find that out. We never find that out. But Life of the Party is a very dope song. And to be honest with you, it's very clear to say that Kanye was wrong. All right? Kanye was wrong. We can pull up something like Carnival. At that time, the nigga didn't want to curse. You listen to this nigga now, bruh. What this nigga saying, bruh? Hold on. We need it with the lyrics, bruh. We need this shit with the lyrics, bruh.
Like a carnival, taking this way in that hole in my sleep.
What verse is? Okay, here we go. Now look, he was just talking about not cursing a few years ago. Few years later.
Elon, where my rocket ship? It's time to go home. They served us the porn since the day we was born. Gotta make a drink the urine. Now I'm Ye Kelly.
Now I'm Ye Kelly, bitch. Hold up.
Now I'm Bill.
Now I'm Ye Kelly, bitch. Now I'm Bill Cosby, bitch. Now I'm Puff Daddy rich. That's me to me rich. Why she say she sucked my dick? Then she say she ain't sucked my dick. What's next?
Cosby, bitch. Now I'm Puff Daddy rich. That's me to me rich. Where she say she sucked my dick? And she say she ain't sucked my dick. She gon' take it up the ass like a.
She gonna take it up the ass like a ventriloquist, and you was giving 3K issues, bruh. Shame on you, bruh. Shame on you, bruh. Look at this. Look at this, man. Yeah, you tweaking. Tweaking. Alright. Cool. Let's do we got any more Ye? Let's of course try to stay Ye based for a second, knock out all Ye. No cousin. You know what I'm saying? Let me go through here. And since I'm at it, Met Gala, Andre 3K, since we was just speaking about him as well, he popped out with a piano on his back. Now, a lot of people did not know what was going on, but he released an album, a piano album. So he first gave us the flute album. Now he's giving us a piano album. Now, the shit is horrible. Don't even waste your time clicking on it. Don't even do it. Don't waste your time. It's bad. It's horrible. It's shit. It's dog shit, okay? And it's okay, because guess what? If you put a mic in front of him, he's the greatest of all time. Put a piano in front of him, dog, trash, ass, that's fine. We can't be great at everything, but that was the method behind the madness of Andre 3K wearing the piano on his back. All right. Bro really got a whole piano on his back. And I'm going to be honest, since we're talking about Andre 3K, bro, I get it. Like, you don't want to rap no more. You want to do all this different shit. But if you're going to be dropping shit, bro, at least be good at that shit somewhat. Damn, bro. Like, this was bad. It was real bad, family. Now, he said he made it years ago, and he just sent it around to a few of his friends and that type of shit. Well, bro, keep that shit with them niggas, bro. Keep that shit with them niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let's keep going, though. Any Ye? I think we may be done with Ye. All right. So if we are indeed done with Ye, where do we go next? What is the most topics I got? Because I need to clear some space. From Ye, let's get into Shmurda. Now, family, Bobby Shmurda has been going viral again for the wrong reason. This time, his tour was canceled after allegedly only 10 tickets were sold. Now, we definitely got to do some digging into this. We definitely got to do some digging into this, see what's going on. Let's see what's happening with our guy, okay? Let me type up Bobby here. Bobby, bitch. Yeah, I'm Bobby, bitch. And Bobby, Family, I appreciate you tapping in with your boy. Please hit that like and subscribe. All right. Now, this was the headline. Now, of course, we're going to actually get really into it, but this was the headline. All right. Bobby Shmurda latest tour has allegedly been canceled due to only selling 10 tickets per city. Quote, the tour was canceled because average ticket sales across markets were 10 per city. That's not viable under any circumstances, no matter the artist or budget. This is from the booking agent. Now, I'm glad he stood on this and put his name on it because this nigga truly gets all the blame. I'm going to be honest. This nigga truly gets all the blame. Now, don't get me wrong. Bobby Shmurda is not the scorching hot nigga he once was, throwing his hat in the air, still waiting for it to land. I get that. But in no way, shape, or form should his ticket sales literally be 10 tickets per city. And you want to know how I know that's capped? Because what do you mean? Oh, okay, it's saying it averaged out to 10 tickets per city. Okay. Anyway, let's dig into this, family. Now we may need the gram again. Hop at Bobby Shmurda shit. Now, let me see. Bobby Shmurda. He has, of course, been answering to these allegations. Posting. Let's see what's up here. Okay. Now, you see Bobby Shmurda here showing him rocking a crowd. Let's see. Damn, shit is looking like a movie, though. I'm not gonna lie. Damn! No, I'm not gonna lie, man. When Bobby Shmurda did drop, shit was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Shit was crazy. Everybody thought this was a crazy young nigga who was just dancing everywhere he go. But it really was that. So you see him showing him rocking big crowds. Now, I do wonder, here's the thing. Are these crowds here for you or are you part of festivals, okay? Now, if you're making this much demand on your own name, that's one thing. If you're part of a festival and they know the hits when you come out, it's a whole nother thing. It's still valid, but it's different. This nigga is tweaking. Bruh is rapping, popping, like bro is doing the most. Okay. Alright, so look, man. Bobby letting us know he lit. What is the caption here? Say, at the Shade Room, at Worldstar, at XXL, Say Cheese, No Jumper, Academics. Since y'all may want something to repost, at Angela Yee, you two, they call me, said you talking on the radio. Then he asked the booking agent. He says, Philip, this is not even 10% of what I did in the last 12 months. Show us what you did. Now, I do blame Philip again. So if he's averaging, it's just no way. Something was not done correctly. I would say it was the avenue he was taking, the venues he was probably booking, the cities he was booking. Because it's definitely cities Bobby's going to, and he can produce 500 people, 1,000 people, 1,500 people. don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Bobby Shmurda is about to go out here and do 20,000 per venue, but Bobby Shmurda can indeed do a tour and be madly successful. Who would be an artist we could compare to like a Bobby Shmurda? Like an artist with a few hits. I mean, to be honest, it's a plethora of artists who can, like a Fab. Now, don't get me wrong, that's low-key disrespectful. Because Fabulous is way further past a Bobby Shmurda. I guess what I mean is, Fabulous is an artist that if he wanted to go on tour right now, he could do a tour and have sold out bookings. Now, would they maybe be club venues? Would they maybe, you know, not auditoriums, but theaters, right? Maybe theaters, things like that. Regardless, he can sell out shows. So if you're booking Bobby Shmurda for, you know, 5,000 people venues, it's gonna go bad. It's gonna go real bad. So I do blame the booking agent, not the artist. I definitely blame the booking agent for not understanding the audience. Okay. What's this? Let me see here. So Bobby's been posting, you know, shows he got coming up, performances, appearances. Boulevard, Saturday, May 10th. All right. Let's see. Promoting the fly here. Okay. What's this? Hey to all my fans, I apologize for the tour being canceled. I take full responsibility. I have to go through lawsuits with these guys at Philip and works at Halo Touring that I knew better to do business with. Let this be a life lesson to all business owners and affiliates. Don't leave nothing in no one's hands. Man, Bobby cannot type. Okay, I'm trying to read what Bobby's saying here. Don't leave nothing in no one's hands. Don't matter how much you got to work. Nobody's going to treat your work like it's you except if you got a top. Pause. Done expert. But that happens once in a blue moon because you have money does not make you a boss. Anyways, I apologize again to all my fans. I might have to go through some lawsuits and lawyer fee money, aka the industry most wanted. Ain't nothing new. I've been fighting. Let's see what this let's see here. Instagram as well. When they log in, you have to tell them it's two separate pages. One is for Facebook and the other page is for Instagram ads. Philip, hey bitch, let me know if you need the book mailing address to sue me. And anytime we can run the fucking fade, ain't no bitch here. You ain't gonna talk to me like you have been. Oh shit! Hold up. Now I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming. The same booking agent, Philip, that I've been blaming this all on, this nigga just told me.
The type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man arm against 50, nigga. What you wanna do that? I stand on business, nigga.
That nigga said, hey bitch. First of all, mad disrespectful. First thing out your mouth is, hey bitch. Let me know if you need the book, the mailing address to sue me. And anytime we can run the fucking fade, ain't no bitch here. You ain't gonna talk to me like you have been. Then Guap comes in and says, tempered, flared, and things were said from both sides. Call it even as men and let's follow through with what we started. What he finish it with? In the business, we have moments that aren't so pretty at times. No need to sue or stop any tour because men had an argument. It happens. Now, to be honest with you, Guap is the most sensible guy here. And I'm rolling with Guap. I'm rolling with him. Both guys, I ain't going to say Bobby really handled things wrong. I mean, Bobby is the talent. Bobby's job is to show up and perform. The booking agent's job is to book the talent. Definitely blaming Philip on this, but I wonder if we can get a visual on Philip. Like, this nigga talking like he like that. Hold up. Philip Stengel. Let's see what this nigga look like around there, motherfucker. Pause. Philip Stengel. Hold up. Where's this nigga at? they showing me some council people on. Phil sharing the name with a white dude. I don't know this dude. Let's see if we can find him on them. Oh, this him? Booking agent? Ain't no way. Nah, this can't be. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way this really Philip, bruh. I ain't rolling. Booking agent, event architect, author, 25 plus years in music, touring, publishing. Halo touring. Wow, we was just talking about Halo touring. Wait a minute. He thought he was a rap god. Nah, he a ghost in his own story. A broken mic, a live stream meltdown, a name no one says anymore. The garage host, a brutal descent into... Okay, this some other shit. This can't be Philip, bro. I know this white boy ain't talking to Bobby like that, nigga. He sliding over cars when he shoot, nigga. The fuck? That nigga sliding over cars when he shoot, bruh. They think that he Tom Cruise, but bitch is Bobby with the two. What the fuck? Let me see here. Hold up. Got the drop. I'll let my tank loose. That's man down in front of the school. And we still trapping like some fools. Bitch, I've been trapping now since elementary school. Alright, man. I don't see Philip. I don't know what Philip looked like.
You fucking.
Wait a minute. Oh shit, Bobby added Phil. Made a little video with the Tupac in the background. What?
You fuck around and get your cat peeled.
Okay, boom, viewers.
Damn. Now, okay, now this is Philip's Instagram.
Come back to the channel. Subscribers already know the thing's set. We're blessed. You also know the story.
Oh, nah. Philip is, he going in. He's showing the receipts. Bobby Shmurda pool party at Monroe rooftop on 5/25. Nigga, first of all, what the fuck am I looking at? And not only have I ain't seen no promotion on the gram about Bobby Shmurda doing anything. Nigga, was he even promoting it on his own page? That's how I know bro off, bro. How you gonna cancel a tour and Bobby Shmurda don't even got the facts about the tour? Like, anyway, hold on. Let's go back.
They're incomplete if minute upon it. Safe to say, Bobby Shmurda. Safe to say.
What Philip said? 10 tickets per city. No ads, no promo. But the booking agent gets blamed. Yeah, that's the problem right there. No ads, no promo. Oh, okay. So the booking agent is saying, hold on, let's keep reading. Yo, I think Philip, I think he hiding behind this white boy. It's no way this white boy was really talking to Shmurda like that. I advised a reschedule. The artist canceled, then went public. I don't run from numbers. I run tours. Facts over feelings. Receipts over reposts. Now, he's saying facts over feelings, but he just offered this nigga the fade. And yes, I asked for my fade. Hold up. I just said this. And yes, I asked for my fade when you called me a bitch and threatened to shoot me in the face, then hang up. So I guess it was talking about the video we just watched right here. Maybe this video came first.
You fuck around and get your cat peeled.
And then we get, okay, I get it. I got it. All right.
Oh, it's safe to say Bobby Shmurda is...
So here was the tour right here. It was a what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lem City tour. Nah, you fumbled this. This is insane. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all niggas barely leaving the same state. This is a little ridiculous, gang.
Delusional, and he has to just accept it, what it is. He's not a great hip-hop artist. You see what I say? Put in the comment section where you think about that, because honestly, where he was more about the hype, you know what I mean, versus the talent.
Okay, so he posted, let's see. And that's why I don't F with nobody, because peace is better than jail. And I done. Ah ha ha ha. Like 4 people that I thought was friends before, well, probably not anymore. Y'all all stop writing me about me not letting people get me back in jail. That's why you guys don't see them around me. 2 + 2 is 4. Okay, I think they talking about something else now. Anyway. Hey, look, man. I blame the booking agent. I do. Or I blame who was ever in charge of promoting and getting, the tour out there. That's who I blame. If it wasn't the booking agent's job to promote, then whoever was promoting, whoever was behind that, that's who gets the blame. All right. Cool. Let's hit, I was finna say Shmurda, not Shmurda. Let's hit Rick Ross. So, family, Rick Ross is copping please, okay? Rick Ross is copping please, family. It was, white boy. It was, you stealing from the culture. It was, Wingstop. And now it's, I might have been tripping a little bit. Maybe I can, you know what I mean? Like, hold up. That energy swapped. Let's see what's going on. So, family, Rick Ross was on Bootleg Kev's podcast, and he asked him about would he be open to, or where he stands with the Drake situation currently. Let's check it out. By the way, salute to, damn, I just said his name. Yo, bro, I'm a little tired, bro, but I'm trying to keep that shit out of my mind. I ain't gonna lie. Bootleg Kev, salute. Let's go.
What was the root cause of the falling out with Drake? Was it someone had told me it was because of the way he had treated French on a record? Is that?
I mean, I spoke on that on the record I released. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that, you know what I'm saying?
Cause y'all got classics together.
If it's real, if real is gonna stay real. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Was it something really deep? Nah, that though. But if it's real, it's real, and that's what it is.
Could that ever be something you could ever see, like you guys talking it out, and you guys have so many classics together, such a long history together?
You never know. If a nigga send me a bottle of Luke Belair, especially the white one, you
the
never
white
know.
bottle, yeah,
the
white bottle
go for any of these young out here,
especially if it's a Magnum.
Send me a white Belair bottle, and I'll take a picture with you, because that white Belair bottle is the, you know what I'm saying?
What was?
All right, now first of all, let's break this down. So now Ross is saying, by the way, Saint, I appreciate you pulling up. Thank you.
You the man.
So let's break this down. Ross, don't get it twisted. Ross dissed Drake before Kendrick dissed Drake, right? We got the Like That verse. Then we got Push-Ups. After Push-Ups, that's when the battle really commenced. Like That kind of was a smack in Drake's face. Boom, smack the shit out of him. Ooh, Drake, what you gonna do? He dropped Push-Ups. It's like, ooh, Drake fighting back. Out of nowhere, Ross, come here. Like, wait a minute, Ross. Ross, where the fuck you come from? Ross hit the nigga before K-Dot could hit the nigga, right? So when we go back here, and he's saying it ain't even that serious, nigga, you started the shit. What the fuck you mean it ain't that serious? If it wasn't that serious, why did you come out your mouth and diss? Pause.
Record I released, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that, you know what I'm saying?
Cause y'all got classics together.
If it's real, if real is gonna stay real.
Real niggas gonna stay real, but you did some fake nigga shit. So what that mean?
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Was it something really deep? Nah, that though. But if you,
it wasn't something really deep, nah, but fuck that though. Oh, we ain't taking accountability. Oh, I just wanted to diss on you while the whole industry was coming for you, but you came out on top of all that shit, so yeah, we can be cool again. As my nigga Saint said, yeah, I might need another feature from the boy, and now I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. But if Drake would have got buried and his career done, then we wouldn't be hearing the same conversation. It would have been, man, the white boy had to go. It was his time to go. He had a run. It was his time to go.
If it's real, it's real, and that's what it is.
Could that ever be something you could ever see, like you guys talking it out, and you guys have so many classics together, such a long history together?
You never know. If a nigga send me a bottle of Luke Belair, especially the white one, you know, you
The
never
white
know.
bottle, yeah. The white bottle.
Fuck that. Let's find out how much this weak ass bottle costs. I tell y'all every damn time he get to talking about this Bel Air. Bruh, this shit tastes like gasoline. Bel Air wine. That shit is wine. Bel Air wine. Oh, champagne, whatever, champagne. Bel Air. How you spell champagne? Okay. What's the white bottle called? Alright, here we go. Nigga. This nigga doing all this talking about this damn bottle that's $18.99.
What?
Hold up. Nigga. So, the Bel Air bottle that a nigga gotta send you is this $18.95 bottle. That's what we talking about. So if a nigga send you a $20 bottle, like, this is no cap. If a nigga send you a $20 bottle, then bygones can be bygones. Man, just say you missed that nigga, gang. Just say you can't get it done without the boy. Just say when you go on tour, you still gotta play the Drake slaps. Like, just still say you gotta play them Drake slaps when you out there. And it wouldn't hurt to have the boy walk out on, you know what I'm saying, one of them sets one time. Just say that. We're talking about this Lux Brut Champagne and Sparkling Wine by Luke Belair. That's what we talking about? Is this the same white bottle? Yeah. Bruh. Hey, man. You got it, Ross. You got it. You got it, man. So Ross is now backpedaling on the beef, the tension with Drake. You know what? To be honest with you, when I hear this, it's only one thing that comes to mind. It's really only one thing that comes to mind, family. It's like, damn, man, the boy called it.
Maybe in this
The
song?
boy called it.
Talking something about it, bitches gotta drive too. My dick drop, nigga. What the fuck I heard? Rick drop, nigga. Talking something about a nose job, nigga. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy and doubt. And never told y'all niggas put a nigga in the bars, let a nigga rock.
Hold up.
Old job, nigga. House sitting on some land, but it's out with no one.
When it be know y'all niggas bitches gotta drive 2 hours just to get a blow job, nigga. Slow ball cause the last record did was 400 M's. These days that's a low ball, nigga. Hey! Hold up. This wasn't even the part I was talking about. This wasn't even the part I was talking about, but he's just getting off so crazy. Hold up. Where we at? Alright, let me get to the actual part. Wait, where is that? Right here. Right here. So, he said it a year ago, family. He said it a year ago. He said it a year ago. What he said about that white flag?
Niggas.
Almost had to swim to it.
Shit.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
Fucking. W's in the shot.
Damn.
W's in the shot.
Ross calling me the white boy, and that shit kind of got a ring to it. Because all these rappers waving white flags or white bottles while the whole damn club sing to it. Damn. Alright. Ross, I forgive you. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, will you grace Drake's presence again? I doubt it. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I mean? You out of there. Your music has fallen off some, but for the work you've put in and you just ain't really went out super goofy, I still fuck with you off of that. Like, this was some goofy shit you did here, but I'll let you rock. You send me a white bottle for that Bel Air, we all good. All right? Cool. What else, family? What else? I guess since oh no, this funny too. Yo, we speaking about Drake literally calling the future like shots, bro. So ASAP Rocky popped out at the Met Gala. This was like photos for the Met Gala. And ASAP Rocky speaks about something that has never happened to him, happening for the first time. Now, first of all, congratulations to them both. All right. We love them. We know that. We love Rihanna and her baby daddy, okay? We love Rihanna and her baby daddy, okay? Now, you see, you know, the baby daddy here holding her hand, kissing on her hand. Let's see what's going on.
Rocky, if we can maybe do a solo shot of that. Oh, so it's like
All right, so he say, you know, they asked him for a solo shot. That's typically the opposite. Well, I'll tell you what, family. What ain't totally the opposite is what Drake said about this nigga too, family. Goddamn. Okay. Hold up. Now, at the Met Gala, of course, ASAP Rocky stepped out. Very debonair, very fly, whatever you may have it, right? But one thing that Drake said seems, again, to be happening in real time. Let's check it out. Hold up. We got to get some more volume on this. Now, my stream going to get clapped for this, but it's all good. Let's go.
Shit.
Damn.
Nigga.
Okay. Probably got to have a...
Shit.
Damn. Not this nigga literally goddamn modeling. Even when you do drop, they gonna say you should have modeled, you should have had a kid again? Bruh. Oh shit, is this damn umbrella a gun? Oh shit. Nah. Having the umbrella as a gun after just being a gun charge, gangster. Gangster. Even if... Damn. Damn. Nigga, I need this editor. He cooked with this little quick edit. I ain't gonna lie. All right. So Drake has called... Well, again, they thought the boy was done. They thought you could stick a fork in him, but the boy prevails. What can I say, man? And that just is what it is. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, okay, Drake lost the battle, but Drake won the war. What do I mean? Drake is still out here winning. I'm going to tell you who lost the battle. ASAP Rocky lost the battle because when he has a baby, these echoes are going off. You see what I'm saying? Rose, you lost the battle. Like, some of the best performances you've ever had come with Drake. You cut that off in the middle of the industry play they put against him. You lost. J. Cole, listen, I don't give a damn what nobody say. J. Cole looking funny in the light these days. I don't care what nobody say. Listen, I can never respect you the same way when you spent years telling us you the greatest rapper alive, like you feeling like Ali. Like, fuck that line, just period. At one time when that nigga dropped KOD, I feel like from KOD forward, he was like, nigga, I'm the best. I don't want to hear nothing from you niggas. He was telling niggas he the best, and when it was time to prove you the best, nigga, you bitched up. I didn't mean to hit that.
You believe that?
That's what I meant to hit. No, I can't believe that, bro. When it was time to show up and show out, you bitched up. So it is what it is on that with me. Now they trying to make fun of Bobby Shmurda, saying he was out here selling watches. He wasn't selling watches. He was doing a watch promo. Let's check it out.
Shmurda the said Shmurda run that bitch, and guess what, baby? It's the Dark Knight, and we back here with the next one. And we're raffling off a brand new motherfucking rollie. And guess what? It's black up top and it's blue down low. It's called the Batman if you ain't know. Ha! And guess what? You can get it for $2 at doubleup.fun. We're gonna put the link right here. Listen to me. It's one more time. Doubleup.fun. You better go get you one.
Bobby Shmurda is funny as hell. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. You wanna know what's funny? A video we did a long time ago, family, even though it don't got that many views, it always seems to find its way back in my analytics. Bobby Shmurda, where is that? It's an old video right here. Bobby Shmurda being extra zesty at the club. Yo, I'll look at my analytics page and see this video all the time. No cap. And when he got out, we was looking for him to really drop some heat and really just take over, but it never. This is weird. This is weird. Looking at me stream while I'm streaming. This is weird. It happened, and he spoke about not wearing fingernail polish and all these kind of things, and the industry pushing those kind of rappers being the reason why he's not popping. Y'all like that setup better than the current setup? You see, I'm like widescreen now, gang. Like I got more room. Like I feel like I'm gonna use this room, and I felt like I was cutting my stream. I felt like I was doing y'all a disservice only streaming from this angle type shit. I don't know. Anyway, he can't drop music, but it's really an excuse. Anyway, we got Bobby Shmurda just at the club turning up. What is this? Let's check it out. I had to mute.
I'm turning 30 this year, motherfucker. I've been working these hoes in.
Now, fam, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Bobby Shmurda to me has always been a man who was about the bitches. I'm gonna be honest, but he's been having some freaky videos come out. I'm gonna be real. Oh no, he look like he a fan a little bit right here. Freak nigga, hold on. Yo, even in the comments, you see that zesty as fuck. What? Like it is a little zestful. It's a little zestfully. I'm gonna be honest. It's a little zestful. Like that. There's a little zestful. I'm gonna be honest. Okay? Hold up. Oh shit. Alright, man. What am I doing? Yo. Man, what am I doing, family? What am I doing right now? We off the rails. I don't even know what I'm streaming. Alright. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. Next topic, the game. Okay, the game has reportedly been ordered to sell his California home to satisfy a $7 million sexual assault lawsuit judgment. Hold on, let me read that again. The game has reportedly been ordered to sell his California home to satisfy a $7 million sexual assault lawsuit judgment. Now, family, if you are unaware, this has been going on for at least a decade, and I'm not even trolling. This occurrence began while Game was shooting a love show on VH1. If I'm not mistaken, it was called For the Love of the Game. We'll probably find it in a minute to, make sure we're accurate on that. Nevertheless, the Game has been essentially finessing since the judgment went to the young lady. Now, let's talk about how the young lady won the settlement. She won like a $10-20 million settlement. We'll get the exact details because essentially Game didn't show up for court. Game wasn't showing up for court, and the judge took it as, okay, he's not showing up. This is the story we got. We don't have anything else to go off of. You get the money. Boom, that's it. And since then, of course, the Game has been trying to get it put back in court, but the judge order has been the judge order. So let's see what we got going on. Now, the Game, again, at one time it was reported that the house that he lives in was in someone else's name, and even the record label he owns, I think he put it in someone else's name. Like, he's been doing a lot of things to try to finesse around the situation. All right, let's pull up the story here. Okay, all right. Let's see here. The Game's lavish lifestyle takes a hit since he has to give up his home to satisfy $7 million debt for SA lawsuit. All right, let's see what we got here. Judge ordered The Game to sell mansion. Wow. On May 2nd, Judge Mark Kasari made a final ruling on the ongoing legal matter, with his decision being entered into Central District California Court on Monday, May 5th. The judge ordered Game-born Jason Taylor to put his Calabasas home on the market in order to pay Priscilla Rainey, who won $7.1 million in a sexual assault lawsuit against the rapper in 2016. So we're going on about, it's close to 10 years. It's 9 years currently. Game was arguing that he should get a homestead exemption because the home is owned by his company, JTT Holdings, and he resides at the residence. Now, again, I told you, he attempted to play these games of finessing where he put the home in a business name, so it's not like it's tied directly to him. But now we're seeing the judge disagrees. In quotes, for the foregoing reasons, the court finds that judgment debtor does not have a qualifying interest in the property that would allow him to claim a homestead exemption. The ruling reads, because the court finds that does not apply, the court does not reach the question or whether judgment debtor has met his burden to prove that he has continuously resided at the property. Okay. Let's see. Rainey, a former contestant on VH1, of course. She's Got Game. So it was She's Got Game, not He's Got Game. All right. Filed a lawsuit against the rapper in 2015. The suit accused Game of assaulting her during the filming of an episode. A jury sided with her in 2016 and ordered Game to pay a judgment of $7.1 million. Since then, the Game has reportedly tried to avoid paying Priscilla by transferring his assets to his manager, Whack 100, but that nigga Whack, in an effort to get her coin. Priscilla hired a private investigator to look into the rapper's assets in October 2022. She working hard to get that money, gang. All right, now again, the Game has been getting successful finesses off for damn near 10 years. So I wonder if he got another trick up his sleeve. We will indeed keep you up to date on this story, but he has currently been ordered to sell his California home to satisfy the $7 million SA lawsuit. Boy, I tell you, that night or morning he slept in and didn't go to court was the most expensive hours of his life. Damn. That decision is haunting the fuck out the Game. That's a fanatic. That is a fanatic. All right. We got it. What else? So we hit the Game. We hit Rose. We still got to hit Smokey. Oh my God. That's why, bro. I meant to play this when we was talking about the Bobby Shmurda, bro. The moment's gone. I ain't gonna even worry about it now, man. I ain't gonna even worry about it now. God damn. But him and NBA Youngboy, you remember when him and Youngboy were beefing? Youngboy was kind of insinuating he couldn't sell tickets, but anyway. Okay. We offer this too. This was very interesting. Now, I got to do some research. Now, I will say, this could be biased. Well, it's not biased because this is TMZ. My dog, Rio!
You the man.
Nah, I appreciate you pulling up, twin. Got my dog there. Rio, it's a day one. No cap. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you're having an amazing day, twin. All right. So, Rodney O sues Future, Metro Boomin, Kendrick, Barry White Estate over Like That royalties. Now, here's the thing. I didn't even know Like That used a sample. Have you ever been listening to a song and you like, oh shit, this was a sample from something else? Have you ever had that moment where you listening to something new and you hear a sample that you didn't even know was a sample? Well, we're going to find out what the sample was because I'm not even sure what Rodney O is referring to. So let's check it out.
Everybody would want Kendrick on their song. I understand that. But say I was cool with Drake. Give me that option to say yay or nay. My rights manager, Nicole Key, told me from the beginning something's not right. They just dropped the ball and not giving us any type of respect, man. And that's cold to do that to old school artists, man. You know, they came to me. I didn't go to them. I didn't tell them to use my record. They came to me. So to come to me, take my record, make all this money, out on tours, do this and that, and act like we're not a part of it, even left me off the Grammy nomination.
Oh, damn.
How can you do that? You know what I mean? So just no respect at all. And that's how everybody would want Kendrick on their song. I understand.
Now listen, it's looping now, but you know, family, you know what we got to do.
The type of nigga stand on business, nigga. One man army against 50, nigga. What you gonna do that? I stand on business.
Now look, is K-Dot not the ambassador of black people? Like, this doesn't go with anything Kendrick stands for, correct? Or seems to stand for, perpetrates what he stands for. I'm not saying it's fake or flaw. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is you accuse Drake of being a colonizer, right? You accuse Drake of being a colonizer and using people, while the biggest song of your career, you're not even crediting the sample you got from it. You're not even paying the person who you sampled to make the song. That almost don't even make sense. I'm so sincere. This ain't no Drake verse Kendrick. This is, brother, this is the biggest song you got, and you used the sample, and you're not paying the person you sampled. I don't even know how this works. We need to do some more research, because if that's truly the case, can't Rodney O like take 95%, 99% of the song? We got to find out more research, family. Let's do some more research. Rodney O sues. Let's pull this up. And my brother Re-Up, we did speak about Ross already, twin. We did. Let's see something real quick. Okay, I'm seeing the story. Hold on, let me click on this. Let me see what's up. Okay. All right. So, Rodney O sues future Kendrick Lamar Metro Boomin over unpaid Like That royalties. Very, very interesting, family. Let's lock in for a second, all right? Rodney O is suing Kendrick Lamar, Future, and Metro Boomin over unpaid royalties for the explosive diss track Like That. The everlasting bass. Oh, that's who this is? Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I got way more respect for bro now. You know that drop that bass? Ain't that? Man, I'm so ADD-ish. Everlasting bass. Wait, is that the dun 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 dun? Hold on. Wait. Oh, that's the first one. Not Like Us. Wait a minute. He ain't sampled Not Like Us if he's talking about everlasting bass. That's the dun 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 dun. Alright, so why they I'm confused. Don't this say Not Like Us? Am I high? Oh, it says Like That. Okay. Wait a minute. What did this say? Rodney O, okay, they did say Like That. Yo, how am I literally looking at Like That and in my mind just hearing Not Like Us, gang? That is insane. I don't know why. That's insane. It's me tweaking the whole time. Maybe I am high. All right. So, let's go back. All right. Right now, we're suing Kendrick Lamar, Future, and Metro Boomin over unpaid royalties for the explosive diss track Like That. The everlasting bass rapper filed the complaint on Wednesday, May 7th, and spoke with TMZ about why he chose to sue all parties involved. He claimed that Epic Records reached out to him a week before the record was released, but the version he heard only had Future on it. In quotes, I didn't even know Kendrick was on it until a day before when somebody called and said, I heard Kendrick is on that record, the 57-year-old stated. And I said, no, I have the record. He's not on there, and the song was like 2 minutes. Rodney alleged that the song he was sent was the one intended for release and was told that only Future and Metro teams were allowed to hear the Kendrick version. However, with him owning the rights to Everlasting Bass, which the diss track samples, Rodney felt, "You gotta let me hear it so I can say yay or nay." He continued, "Now, everyone would want Kendrick on their song. I understand. Okay, that's what we read in the beginning. So, I apologize. Rodney O is suing Kendrick Lamar, Future, Metro Boomin. Where did the Barry White estate come in at, though? That part still escapes me. But, so, what I was saying about Kendrick now applies towards Metro Boomin. Again, still same premise. Metro Boomin is a person who's criticized. Nah, it don't fit the same. It don't fit exactly the same. It don't fit exactly the same. The shoe don't fit exactly the same. Because now I'm putting this on Metro Boomin. This would have to be on Metro Boomin. Right? This would have to be on Metro Boomin. And it's still nasty work. Bottom line. How are you not, giving royalties, paying when you clearly using the sample? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Cool. What else? Yo, I keep telling y'all niggas about JID, gang. I keep telling y'all niggas about JID. This nigga got some shit coming. The fact that this song only got like not even 1 million views on on Twitter is kind of crazy. But yo, the nigga is like that. I'm gonna play a quick snippet of this. We was just speaking about JID when I was speaking about artists who. How old is JID? How old is JID? Is he under 25? He over 25 now. How old is rapper JID? He 35. Damn. Oh my God. This nigga 35? Boy, I thought you was a youngin'. Man, this nigga damn old as me. Damn. 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 Listen, that boy like that. I ain't gonna hold us with that. That boy is like that. JID is definitely like that. All right. What else? Paul Pierce. I'm off that. I don't really care. Lil Durk denied bond, will remain in federal custody. Now, family, we do know that on May 8th, which is today, Lil Durk presented a new bond package to the courts in hopes of being released on bail. Obviously, we're now finding out it was denied. I wonder if we can figure out what that bail package was. Let's actually see if we can find what the package was Durk was trying to give him. All right. Let's see. No. Let's see real quick. What the fuck? Let's see here. All right. Okay. All right. Lil Durk denied bail again in federal murder for hire case after judge cites custody violations. Now I wonder what he's talking about here. Again, this is this happened 4 hours ago. Okay, we just got this. Lil Durk will remain behind bars for now. A federal judge denied his request for bail again Thursday in his ongoing murder for hire case. According to courtroom reporter Megan Cuniff, the judge ruled that, quote, nothing has changed to warrant release. Durk, real name Dirk Banks, has been held in federal custody while awaiting trial. One of the reasons cited in court for denying his release was a report claiming he had violated custody rules by using other inmates' phone accounts and making unauthorized three-way calls. Now that is crazy. That is what y'all three-way calls, bruh. This outcome comes after Durk's legal team petitioned the court for release, offered a bond package, and wait a minute. The outcome comes after Durk's legal team petitioned the court for release, offered a bond package valued at over $2 million. So here's our answer. We wanted to know what the package was, and he offered the courts a bond package valued over $2 million in cash and real estate. His attorneys also filed a motion to dismiss the case, claiming the charges are based on flawed and misleading evidence. Spoke about that already somewhat. Of course, the feds initially were using lyrics against them that were off base. At the center of the government case and Durk's 2023 track with Babyface Ray, okay, now we're talking about it, titled Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, prosecutors allege the lyrics referenced and even commercialized the killing of Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pab. Okay? Durk's legal team pushed back, arguing the lyrics were written months before Robinson's death, which is true, Robinson being Lil Pab. They also claimed that a version of the music video featuring TMZ footage of the crime scene was created and uploaded by fans' accounts, not by Durk or his label, only the family and corporation. The internet user, quote, and quote, the internet users who posted the video are apparent fan pages with no affiliation to Mr. Banks. The following reads, it is misleading and wrong to suggest he is responsible for those video or audio edits. Despite these legal challenges, the court ruled that the bond was not enough to override the concerns, especially after the alleged in-custody misconduct. Now, hold on. Meanwhile, Durk's father, Dante Big Durk Banks, says his son is using the time behind bars to lean deeper into his Islamic faith. Okay. I will say this. Them saying they're him using three-way calls, I hate they using that against him, but that is correct. There was a call that Lil Durk literally just made to academics about a week ago, and he's locked up. So he taps in on this call, which is, so let me explain what's going on. This is Loose Cannon's wife right here to the left. And if I'm not mistaken, Durk and Loose Cannon are locked up in the same facility. So Durk he got on the call while Loose Cannon was speaking with academics on stream. Let's see if we can find where.
I was telling him, I'm like,
there he is. So boom, this is Durk.
I told you I didn't want to talk to you. I'm like, no, I ain't said that. I just haven't been calling nobody like that.
Yeah, nah, man.
Listen,
we all understand.
All right, this sounds horrible. Point is, he has been making three-way calls, okay? He has been making three-way calls. Okay. So, Lil Durk is denied bond for now and will remain in custody. Family, do we think Durk is getting out? Do we think this is it for Durk? Do we think Durk is beating this case? If I had to put my money on it right now, I got Durk beating this case. That's right now, though. That's what we got right now. Well, beating the case is how many charges he got on this case? What's all he charged with? Let's see all the charges. Lil Durk. Let's see. It's a RICO. Lil Durk RICO charges. Stalking. Let's see here. Hold on. Now, I think this came from the superseding indictment when it was hit with the stalking charge. Yeah, that was the superseding indictment. Okay. I don't know, family. We will indeed keep you up to date on this situation. A piece of me wants to say I feel like Durk can beat this, but it's going to be tough. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. Where we at? Minute 30. Let's see here. What do we want to hit next? What do we got? Ali Sadiq hating on Drake. It's kind of lame. We got Doechii. I don't really care about Doechii like that. Let's check this out. So Birdman speaks about making $2 billion, nigga. You heard me correct. $2 billion off of Drake and Nicki Minaj. Now, not that he made $2 billion, but they ran up 2 B's while they were Young Money. Let's check this out.
They got money from Drake for 10 years. It's in escrow.
Hold on, let me turn this up.
Oh, okay.
It's an escrow.
Got you.
Ain't no, once you start the bullshit, ain't nobody touch it.
You can't touch it. When legal action gets...
So you can see he's here on Cannon Classes. Salute to Nick Cannon. All right. And he is interviewing Birdman.
Going, the money got to sit in escrow.
It's an escrow.
Right.
It just was sitting.
Right.
So it was 10 summers before anybody made any money off Drake but himself from the crew.
Right.
Everybody he was in business with.
Right.
So the money just piled up. So, and with all this shit going on, I refused to, I could have got my money, but I didn't want to get my money because that wouldn't have looked right. I got mines and they ain't got theirs. So we gonna let it pile up. Honestly, on Gladys, I done
Nigga said on Gladys, nigga. That's on his mama. You know he ain't cap, nigga.
$1 billion between Drake, Nicki, and Wayne. Solid.
$2 billion.
$2+ billion.
$2+ billion between Drake, Nicki, and Wayne.
Not gonna lie to you, that is very believable. We talking about 3 of the greatest artists, literally of all time. Wayne, for me, we already know he the GOAT, but it's debatable that he has the Drake as the GOAT and Nicki Minaj the greatest female rapper of all time. All of this is debatable. So them running up 2 B's at Young Money is totally believable. Now them actually bringing in $2 billion, that's a different thing. But you know, accruing or you know what I'm saying, stacking up, running up 2 B's, I can definitely believe that. I can indeed believe that. I'm not gonna lie. Bow. Let's see. Yo, why they playing? Yo, what the fuck is this? Now, I ain't gonna lie, family. This shit caught me off guard. We were speaking about the Met Gala, right? We were speaking about the Met Gala a little bit earlier. And, you know, our favorite UKer, Central C, popped out. Now, I saw this at first and was like, oh, damn, Central C, you know, he got his cornrows. He looking nice and clean. He got a real clean look going to him. But then I realized that he wasn't just holding a baby for someone as they walked off. Nigga, the baby is like the accessory.
Nigga, what?
Like, you know how niggas be carrying bags, or a nigga might have a, you know, a Glock in my purse? Yeah, like, we, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the men wear bags now? The nigga is toting a baby, okay? That's what we got going on. He is toting a baby like a bag. Let's check this out. Nigga, the baby is like, who is this white man holding me? What the baby has no idea. What the hell he like, why he got like the same corn, like, baby confuses me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Why is Central C out here flaunting a black baby? That nigga looking for his mama, man. You see that look right there? He like, nigga, where is my mama at? Like, nah, this kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, since you have been called out for a few cultural appropriation moments, all right? The fact that you got braids in your hair right now is one of them, okay? Now you just pulling up with black babies. See, what is we doing, gang? What is we doing? Like, just chill, bro. Just chill. Relax. You doing too much. You trying too hard. You just trying too hard. You feel me? Okay. Cool. All right. Okay, family. I think we are going to call it here, okay? Family, I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. Now, listen. Hold on. Let me just make sure something real quick, even though I'm about sure already. Yep. Okay. Family, again, I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. Now listen, we'll be back live again, probably a day or two. You know, it ain't gonna take us that long. We'll be back live again shortly, soon. I appreciate you fucking with your boys always. Again, let me start posting this Discord. Like, I need to really start posting the Discord way more, but let me post it real quick. Nah, I said it. Now I got to do it. Hold on. Let me post the Discord link in the chat. Make sure you join the Discord family. You ever want to be a part of the stream? Talk on the stream, which I need sometimes, family. I ain't gonna lie. Just sitting here streaming, talking to nobody, that shit gets like lame. Like, I need somebody to say something around this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be dead ass. I'm gonna figure something else out. But here go the link. All right, make sure we joining up the Discord family. Again, I appreciate you pulling up, kicking it with your boy. And again, we're gonna make some vids. We will be back, okay? Your boy tired, but I had to stream. All right, family. I hope you have an amazing evening. All right, hold it down. Be safe. I love you. Till next time. Peace.
Gonna drop, hello. I bought too hard, they flap, whoa. And all these bitches got ass. How did they get it so fast? They ain't have that in the past. I still smash in LA, they getting shot. Bitch, I know the docks. In my yeah, we on the yacht. Yo, bitch, know where we dock.
Wait, hold up.
I ain't from the know ya, but Took is still a soldier. And wrestling beat the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia.
Yeah. Okay.
These hoes, if I don't doze off on that drink. If I do, bitch, you to blame. Coochie lane, we stank. It better be the only thing. Big bank, take Lil back, you know the game. All these bitches want your Carter, your Carter. The fireman and fire starter need water. Ooh, all of your bitches, they poo. All of my bitches, they new. They got more bitches than you. All of these hoes in cahoots. But my bitch keep me in the loop. She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop. Innocent boss, not the oops. Enjoying my pineapple fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like you. Turn your head like a screw. Get that hoe a tip. Enough to buy a whip. Get that hoe some sip. She fall asleep, I dip. I'm rich, bitch. Money, Mitch. What's in that bag? 14 bricks. You got 14 bricks in that bag? Used to drop